Hey guys, James again for TFBTV. Today on TFBTV, I have the brand new Ruger American Compact in 9mm. Now, some of you may remember my full-size Ruger American review maybe about a year ago. And that review was unsurprising. Ruger turns out a good gun. But the question really is, what is Ruger doing to set itself apart from its competition? The market is flooded with polymer pistols, striker fired and hammer fired, that are compact, full-size, subcompact, single stack. We've got a flooded market, so what is Ruger doing to differentiate itself from the rest of the market? Well, for starters, this gun is fully ambi. It's got an ambidextrous slide hold open and an ambidextrous magazine release. That's huge for lefties. And right there, it's pretty much set itself apart from about 90% of the competition. It's got a Picatinny rail. It's got what appears to be a pretty durable finish on this slide and on the barrel. The magazines are nickel Teflon coated, interchangeable back straps, very aggressive checkering on the slide. Like the Smith & Wesson M&P series, it has the Novak style, but these are the Novak branded low profile sights, which are excellent sights, some of my favorite for carry. Ruger's nice enough to give you the pinky extension. That's how this one came, but they also have a flat base plate if you want to go to the next level of concealment. The American Compact also comes with a 17-round magazine, borrowed from its big brother, and a pretty ingenious little grip extension here. You just put this ring on the magazine, and there you go. 17 rounds and a full grip. And finally, the price. You see these in the low $400 range. I guess that kind of puts it in direct competition with the M&P Compact and beneath the HK offerings and the offerings from Glock in terms of expense only. Now that said, back to the M&P Compact, really the Ruger's coming straight at the M&P 9 Compact. It's generally in the same price range. It offers the same capacity, 12+1, and it's in roughly the same size package, as you can see. Smaller doesn't always equal better. There are some of you guys out there who don't like the 26 and don't like the M&P because you feel like it's too small. And in a way, the Ruger could kind of be like your Goldilocks gun. Not too big, not too small, just right if you want something that's double stacked, but you still want to be able to deep conceal. Now, since the American has one of these Glock / Springfield XD style double triggers with baby trigger and daddy trigger, it's hard to actually get an accurate trigger pull reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little strip of duct tape and see if I can duct tape baby trigger. Right at about 7 pounds for a brand new out of the box gun, not bad. The trigger feels like pretty much every other striker fired handgun ever, in that you've got some take up at the outset. You feel that wall when you hit it, and then you've just got a little bit of travel after that. Takedown is extremely easy. It's just like a SIG. Lock the slide to the rear. Take down lever 90 degrees, it'll lock into place. Release the slide, no need to pull the trigger, everything comes off. You've got a captive recoil spring, and there's your barrel. Just like the full-size Ruger American, fit and finish is excellent, as with most Ruger guns. Anyways, to be honest with you guys, I'm not expecting any surprises here. I'm gonna run this thing through the ringer, I'm gonna shoot a few hundred rounds through it, give you my impressions, but Ruger is consistent. As with most manufacturers, Glock's consistent. Smith & Wesson, H&K, they're all consistent. So what I'm expecting is a similar performance out of this compact gun that I got out of the full size. So I'm going to spare you a lot of the nitty gritty, and we're just gonna get straight to shooting this thing. I'll tell you what I think. All right, let's give the old American a spin. Gosh, not bad. I mean, if you're used to shooting a Glock you can pick this gun up and you can shoot it. I mean, that's all there is to it. There's no quirks. It just works smoothly. So for those of you watching the Ruger American review, at the same time I'm reviewing the American, I'm also reviewing the High Point 380. No real comparison here, but it's just an interesting point that whenever you present this High Point, it wants to dig down. But to the American's credit, and I've got to give them a lot of credit for this, I love the Novak sights on this gun, and when you present, you're on target. All 3 dots on target. Not bad, not bad. Not ready to give up my M&P for the American Compact, but it's making a pretty strong case for itself here today. Barrel length of 3.55 inches, overall length of 6.65 inches, weighs 29 ounces, and it has an MSRP of $579. It is plus P rated, that's no surprise. The slide finish is black nitride, and the slide width is an impressive 1.05 inches. That's extremely thin for a double stack gun. Overall weight, 28.7 ounces, slightly on the heavy side. To put that into context, the Ruger American Compact at 28.7 ounces weighs a full quarter pound more than the 24.7 ounce Ruger M&P 9 Compact. Overall length is 6.65 inches, roughly the same size as the 6.7 inch M&P 9 Compact. Height of 4.5 inches, a suggested retail of $579. So the mag release isn't as affirmative as I would like. I don't know if that is part of the fact that, wow, this gun is hot. I just ran an entire box through it, just back to back to back. And I mean, it's still moving. But anyways, the magazine release. I don't know if it's because it's an ambi, but you saw I was struggling with getting that mag out of there a little bit. You know, and it was fine. It wasn't a deal breaker or anything. But, you know, it took a little affirmative force to actually finally get that mag out of there. But then if you're a lefty, you probably don't care. You're probably thrilled to just get a compact carry gun with an ambi mag release. With the full-size Ruger American, there was really nothing innovative there. The Ruger American full-size really just injected itself into an already crowded market. 17 round plus 1 full-size polymer frame semi-automatic pistols. Everybody makes one. It's a crowded market. They all cost between $400 and $500 unless you're HK, and that's $600. It's a different story with the Ruger American Compact. There are not many 12 plus 1 double stack subcompact 9mm, and I'm not sure there are any that offer the exact same set of features that you get with the Ruger American right out of the box. Ambidextrous mag release, ambidextrous slide release, easy takedown, excellent build, Novak low profile sights, interchangeable back straps, and of course the option to use full-size magazines from its big brother. So that all said, I'm pretty excited about the Ruger American Compact, and I think once it kind of hits the low 400s, I think I've seen them street $429, which is a fair price, but once these things start hitting $400 or $399, now you're looking at a real steal, because this gun does perform well. It points well, it shoots well, it's reliable, it's been accurate, and the ergos are great. So those of you like me who may have just looked over the Ruger American full size, if you're looking for a carry gun, it may not hurt to look at the Ruger American Compact. And you know what? This might even bolster the sales of the full-size Ruger American if you have people buying the more unique compact model and they figure, hey, may as well get its big brother too. So I think all in all, good job Ruger. I'm much more excited about this gun than the prior iteration, the full-size Ruger American. I think they did great work here. I want to say thank you to our sponsors, ProxyBid and Ventura Munitions. Thanks, Ventura Munitions. We shot only Ventura Munitions house-rolled ammo through this, performed perfectly. Thanks as usual, guys, and most importantly, thank you to you, the viewers, and our subscribers. See you guys next week.